evening and welcome to Cypress Creek High School on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. We've got the Bishop McLaughlin Hurricanes versus the Cypress Creek Coyotes in tonight's baseball action here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. I'm Will Wilkie bringing you the call this evening. We're going to get right into it with the Divinity Med Spa starting lineup.
The Divinity Med Spa starting lineup.
First for the visiting Hurricanes of Bishop McLaughlin. Batting first, playing shortstop, Giovanni Castellano. Batting second, playing right field, Ryan Briggs. Batting third, playing first base, Drew Knight. Batting fourth, playing third base, Cole Libernini. Batting fifth, playing center field, T.J. Savarese. Batting sixth, playing left field, Colin Kearns. Batting seventh, playing second base, Tyler Pizzo. Batting eighth, DHing Adrian Lacayo. Batting ninth, catching Joseph Espinal. And on the mound, Evan Mazur. And the Hurricanes are coached by Rob Ducey. Now for the home team, Cypress Creek Coyotes. Leading off, playing shortstop, Ethan Petrie. Batting second, catching Nick Sanchez. Batting third, DHing Nate Miller. Batting fourth, playing first base, Everett Burgess. Batting fifth, playing third base, Seamus Gallagher. Batting sixth, pitching Max Menendez. Batting seventh, playing right field, Caden Quiet. Batting eighth, playing left field, Braden Alexander. Batting ninth, playing second base, Arvin Lachana. Getting the start in center field is Ryan Belk, and the head coach is Joe Neal. This is your Divinity Med Spa starting lineup. And we're underway. First pitch offering from Menendez, low in the zone for ball one. Chopper over to third. Gallagher up with it. Fires over to first. Out number one of the ball game, 5-3. Gallagher to Burgess.
Number 15, Ryan Briggs.
We'll bring up Ryan Briggs, starting right fielder for the Hurricanes. Drifting in foul territory, first base side is going to go out of play. Menendez works from the windup. He'll deliver. That offering will come in inside, even up the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. It's a beautiful evening here in Wesley Chapel, Florida for tonight's ball game. We have had a steady wind coming in from right, so we'll see if that'll factor into tonight's game. Count now advances to the hitter's count, 3-1 for Briggs. Swing and a miss. Menendez is able to get it by. We've now got a full count. Payoff pitch for Menendez and Briggs. And that's going to miss away. Outstanding patience by Briggs. He'll draw the walk and get a runner aboard for Bishop McLaughlin.
Number 33, Drew Knight.
Drew Knight steps in. Briggs with his lead from first. As Menendez now works from the stretch. He'll get that called strike on the inside corner. Briggs takes off for second. He's going to make it in with the stolen base. Puts a runner in scoring position for Bishop early. Sanchez will have a word with Menendez, likely with that runner on second, just want to go over their indicators. So you are glad that you're joining us for tonight's broadcast. If you're new to the Gulf Coast Sports Network, we are a non-profit organization fully staffed by volunteers. We appreciate your viewership and your support as we bring these games to you live from all over the Tampa Bay region. Wheeling around and scoring is Briggs. So an RBI off the bat of Drew Knight. And the Hurricanes are on the board first, 1-0.
Number 17, Cole Liberini.
That'll bring up starting third baseman Cole Liberini. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's free for you. It does help us out as we are a nonprofit organization. It does help us offset our costs. Go ahead and toss a like our way as well. Let us know that you're enjoying the broadcast. We sure do appreciate it. First pitch offering from Menendez comes in high in the zone, 1-0. That pitch will get away. Knight advances to third. And quickly the Hurricanes have something going here early on. They've already plated one. Now have another run potentially just 90 feet away. Swing and a miss. Offering will miss away. Hitters count now. 3 balls, 1 strike. Menendez battles back. He works the count full. The Coyotes would love a strikeout here, while the Hurricanes trying to make something happen, get that additional run across the plate. Swing and a miss, strike 3. A big strikeout for Menendez. And out number 2 for the Coyotes.
Number 24, TJ Savarese.
They'll bring up TJ Savarese, the starting center fielder for the Hurricanes. Nice stop by Sanchez. Connects on that outside corner for called strike 1. The game got off to a quick start for us, so we'll go ahead and give you the defensive lineup for the Coyotes in just a moment. That offering misses away for 3-1. Starting with the battery, we've got Menendez on the mound, Sanchez behind the plate, Gallagher at third, Petrie at short, Lachana at second, Burgess at first, Alexander in left, Belk in center. As that pitch connects outside corner, and Quiet in right. Called strike 3 outside corner. Menendez gets another strikeout. The Canes leave one, but they get on the board first. 1-0 your score. We move to the bottom of the first. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
When you play football, you develop this mentality that, you know, you can withstand anything. You're Mr. Tough Guy. So years I had been battling. I was just excited to finally meet someone who knew what I was going through, who saw my pain, to think that in a matter of one treatment, and it got better and better as I began to get treatments throughout the month. You know, why would you deal with this pain for another day?
Baby.
So we move to the home half of the first inning. The Hurricanes of Bishop McLaughlin able to take advantage of their opportunity in the top half of the first. Scoring the run with the RBI single off the bat of Drew Knight. Run through the Bishop defensive set for you, starting with the battery. Missouri on the mound. Espinal behind the plate. Libernini at third. Castellano at short. Pizzo at second. Knight at first. Kearns in left. Savarese in center. And Briggs in right.
Number 27, Ethan Petrie.
Leading off the game for the Cypress Creek Coyotes will be starting shortstop, number 27, Ethan Petrie. Missouri offers, tries the outside corner, misses away for ball one. Be sure to follow us at Twitter at GCSN Broadcast. We'll have the highlights from tonight's game, as well as our Glory Days player of the game. Chopper third base side, knocked down by Libernini, but no play to be had. So Petrie will make it aboard, leadoff runner on for the Coyotes.
And numero uno, Nick Sanchez.
Nick Sanchez steps into the box, starting catcher for the Coyotes this evening. Petrie takes his lead from first. Missouri will work from the stretch. Pick-off move, but the throw got away. Petrie wheeling around to third, and he's going to look home with it. He comes all the way around to score. Heads up base running by Ethan Petrie, and the Coyotes answer right back. We got a tie ball game. Offering by Missouri, misses away for ball one. Two and 0. That offering misses high, got a 3-0 count, so Missouri has some work to do to battle back in this at bat. Have to imagine that Sanchez would be taking the entire way. And he does. He'll take ball 4.
Number 19, Nate Milliton.
We're going to have a courtesy runner for Sanchez. That's going to be Diesel Brown. Diesel Brown now in at first. And into the batter's box steps Nate Miller, designated hitter tonight. Popped up, foul, drifting back out of play. Missouri able to get ahead in the count, 0-1. Pickoff move again, Missouri. Brown gunned down at second. An excellent pickoff move by Evan Missouri. An alert play by Knight to make that measured throw over to Castellano covering second. He made the tag for out number 1. Offering comes inside. That'll even things up, 1-1. We've got ones across the board. Go ahead and buy your lottery ticket now. Nice offering by Missouri. He's ahead 1-2. He's going to be looking for that punch-out pitch. Miller will be taking a defensive approach the remainder of the at-bat. There's a line shot into left field. So Nate Miller on first. He lines to left.
Number 25, Everett Burgess. Number 25.
In steps Everett Burgess, cleanup hitter this evening for Cypress Creek, getting the start at first base. Miller has his lead. Missouri offers that's going to come in upstairs for ball 1. I know it's been early on, but Missouri has had a wonderful move to first. Able to get 1 out off of it already. Nice movement on that offering. Evens things up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Strike 3, Missouri gets the strikeout. And out number 2 for the Hurricanes.
Number 29, Seamus Gallagher. Number 29.
That'll bring up Seamus Gallagher. Pickoff move again. Miller makes it back. Offering misses away for ball 1. Nice breaking pitch right in the zone from Missouri. Miller breaks for second. That ball gets away. Miller immediately goes for third, and he'll make it in standing up. So nice, aggressive, and heads-up base running by the Coyotes. They're off and running, and Miller makes it into third standing up. So the lead run now on third, represented by Miller. Gallagher looking at a 2-1 count from Missouri, with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Another nice breaking pitch. Fouled out of play, first base side. There's a hard shot into left. Miller will score easily. RBI single for Seamus Gallagher. And the Coyotes have now taken the lead.
Number 33, Max Menendez. Number 33.
That'll bring up the starting pitcher this evening, number 33, Max Menendez. Gallagher with a short lead from first. Missouri tries the inside corner, but he'll miss for ball one. Pickoff move over. Tuno. And that's going to miss inside for a 3-0 count. Missouri has some work to do. He'll try to battle back here. Menendez likely will be patient. And that's going to connect while Gallagher sees it an opportunity. He motors in the second with the stolen base. Three one's the count. There's a hard line drive into center field. That's going to drop in front of Savarese. The throw in is cut off. Gallagher will score. So a solid single off the bat of Max Menendez. Nets run number 3 for Cypress Creek.
Number 23, Hayden Wyatt. Number 23.
We have a courtesy runner. That's Gabriel Nieves in at first. Pickoff move over. Caden Quiet into the box for Cypress Creek. Nieves breaks for second. Throw down by Espinal. Nieves with the stolen base. He's now in scoring position. Misses away 2-0. Ground ball over tonight. He'll take it himself unassisted for out number 3. But the Coyotes answer back. They plate 3, and they take a 3-1 advantage going into the top of the second inning. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Nautilus Financial Group, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Nautilus Financial Group.
My name is Tom Roselli. I served in the U.S. Navy 65 to 69. Through all the turmoil and stress battling with the VA, I've come to learn that certain organizations have their hands tied and can only proceed so far, whereas Attorney Chris Chambers has the experience and the ability to dig into the files and get the results that got me my 100%. Tremendous job in helping veterans.
So we move to the top of the second inning. We've had a lot of action here so far. Bishop McLaughlin, they got on the board first off the bat of Drew Knight scoring the first run of the ball game, and then Cypress Creek answers right back. They score 3. Colin Kearns leading off the inning. A beautiful play at first by Burgess. Menendez covering for out number 1. Wow. Tyler Pizzo steps in. Tuno. Menendez from the windup. That's going to connect in the zone. Pizzo gets the start at second this evening for Bishop. Big cut there. Coyotes playing a defensive shift, favoring the right-hand side on the infield. That's going to be popped up. Gallagher calls for it. He'll camp under it and make the grab for out number 2.
Number 16, Adrian Lacayo.
That'll bring up the designated hitter, Adrian Lacayo. Looking to get a rally started for the Hurricanes. Menendez working an efficient inning thus far. That's going to be fouled away out of play third base side. Good patience. This is bat for Lacayo. He's now worked to a 3-1 count. Be looking for his pitch to drive. And his discipline will pay off. He'll take the walk and get a runner aboard.
Number 36, Joseph Espinal.
Runner on 2 outs for Joseph Espinal, starting behind the dish for Bishop this evening. Menendez from the stretch. He'll deliver. And that's going to miss outside. Pickoff move over to first. Lacayo makes it back. Inside corner connects. Another called strike on the inside for Menendez. He's now even up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Espinal's going to be taking that 2-strike approach the remainder of this at bat. Try to keep the inning going for Bishop. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Menendez shuts it down. We move to the bottom of the second inning. Your score is 3-1 right here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Certainly I'm an avid golfer, been, golf usually weekly, play a lot with my wife.
With the repetitive motion, as you know, with a lot of golfers, it's an unnatural motion that you put your body through.
After suffering for years with shoulder pain, Mike chose stem cell therapy as an alternative to surgery.
I'm just excited because patients that have been in pain for years that are now doing the things that they want to do, and Mike's just going to be adding to that list.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for stem cell treatment.
We move to the bottom of the second inning. 3-1 is your score. Be sure to stay with us. Immediately following the conclusion of tonight's game, we'll name our Glory Days player of the game. They'll be featured on our Twitter page, so go ahead and follow us at GCSN Broadcast, where again we'll have the Glory Days player of the game as well as all the highlights from tonight's ball game. Give us a follow at GCSN Broadcast on Twitter.
Number 9, Braden Alexander. Number 9.
Braden Alexander to lead off the inning for the Coyotes. Going to connect on the outside corner, 1-1. Alexander, we were able to check that one up, 2-1. Missouri has the sign that he likes. He'll deliver. Nice off-speed pitch. Off-speed pitch again, swing and a miss, strike 3 for out number 1.
Number 15, Arvid Lachana.
That'll bring up Arvid Lachana. Foul tips that one for strike 1. Missouri quickly ahead, 0-2. He's got those off-speed pitches working for him now. China will have to protect. That'll come in low for ball 1. Right back up the middle. Pizzo tracks it down. He'll fire over tonight at first. 4-3 for out number 2. That will turn the lineup over.
Ethan Petrie, number 27.
Leadoff batter Ethan Petrie now steps in. Going to be fouled away. Popped up. Again, tracking foul. Missouri quickly ahead, 0-2. Breaking ball breaks low for ball 1. Count now evens up. Fouled away. Knight giving chase. Might have a chance at it, but he'll run out of room. Great hustle by Knight over there at first base. Chop foul. Good battle here between Missouri and Petrie. Tries for that outside corner, misses away. Petrie is now battled back. He was down 0-2. Count now runs full. Payoff pitch from Missouri here. There's a hard shot into left, but that's going to be foul. Count remains 3-2. Popped up again, first base side. Knight again tracks it, but runs out of real estate. Waiting for a baseball to come back into play, given all the consecutive foul balls that we just had. And that offering's going to miss outside for ball 4. Petrie with the walk.
El número uno, Nick Sanchez.
Nick Sanchez steps in. Pickoff move over to first. Petrie breaks for second. Thrown out by Espinal. Petrie makes it into second with a stolen base. That offering missed for ball 1. And 2-0 now on Sanchez. The Coyotes looking to add to their lead. Missouri and the Bishop defense looking to shut it all down. Count now works to 3-0. Pickoff move. Petrie now caught in a rundown. And the tag is made. Believe that was Pizzo on the tag, so an outstanding move by Missouri again. Ends the Cypress Creek threat. It's still 3-1. We move to the top of the third. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Certainly I'm an avid golfer, been, golf usually weekly, play a lot with my wife.
With the repetitive motion, as you know, with a lot of golfers, it's an unnatural motion that you put your body through.
After suffering for years with shoulder pain, Mike chose stem cell therapy as an alternative to surgery.
I'm just excited because patients that have been in pain for years that are now doing the things that they want to do. And Mike's just going to be adding to that list.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for stem cell treatment.
We move to the top of the third inning. We went 0-0 in the second.
22, Giovanni Castellano.
And the Bishop McLaughlin Hurricanes will start with the top of the order here in the third. Giovanni Castellano now up to bat. Grounded out earlier on in the first. Curveball by Menendez falls in the zone for strike 1. Curveball again, quickly 0-2. Castellano and the Hurricanes looking to get that leadoff runner on. Able to get a bat on it. Burgess comes over. He'll make the toss to Menendez for out number 1.
Number 15, Ryan Briggs.
Right fielder Ryan Briggs now into the box. Button shown, unable to connect for strike one. Fastball outside corner, quickly 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. Menendez rings up the strikeout. And the second out of the inning.
Number 33, Drew Knight.
Drew Knight steps in. He got the RBI in the first. A nice hit ball right back up the middle. He'll take that first offering outside for ball one. And there's a hard hit ball to center field. Going back on it. Off the fence. Belk up with it. He'll make the throw in. But Drew Knight with a shot to center field. He's got a stand-up double.
Number 17, Cole Liberini.
Cole Libernini steps in.
You should be able to caught that. You that's not good. That's not good.
Nice stop by Sanchez. Knight thought about it, but he'll retreat back to second. Fastball comes inside. Menendez gives Knight an extended look. Pickoff move to second. Knight able to make it back. Called strike. Count now evens up 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. Menendez ends the Hurricane threat. We move to the bottom of the third, still 3-1. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Navy SEAL veteran and endurance athlete Don Mann pushed his body to the limit and tried regenerative medicine when all other options failed.
It's unbelievable. I just assumed I was going to be in pain forever. And I've been in pain since the 80s. Now I'm running and riding a bicycle faster than I have in 7 years. Even my vision is better. I'm 100% pain-free right now. And I don't take any medications.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for regenerative treatment.
So we move to the bottom of the third inning. With the pickoff move from the last inning, Nick Sanchez will again lead off the inning for the Coyotes. as the beautiful pickoff move by Missouri that ended the
Numero uno,
second.
Nick Sanchez. Numero uno.
And there's a hard shot to left field.
Over.
That goes into foul territory. Oh, and 1 the count. Missouri offers. Line drive, snared over at third base by Libernini for out number 1.
Number 19, Nate. It's Miller time. Number 19.
Designated hitter Nate Miller into the box. Miller singled in the first, later scored. Nice breaking pitch by Missouri. Ground ball, third base side. Libernini up with it. He'll fire over to first. That throw comes in a tad high. Miller wheels into second. That'll put a runner in scoring position for Cypress Creek.
Number 25, Everett Burgess.
Cleanup hitter, first baseman Everett Burgess now in. Miller takes his lead from second as Missouri offers. Swing and a miss for strike 1. If you haven't already done so, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Toss a like away as well. We sure would appreciate it. Subscriptions are free for you, but it helps us out. You can also turn on notifications so that whenever we go live, you never miss any of the action on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. Time has been called. Looks like there's going to be a quick infield conference on the mound between Knight, Missouri, and Espinal. One ball, one strike, one out. 3-1 is your score here in the bottom of the third. There's a fly ball pop-up right-hand side into right field. That could be trouble. That's a fair ball. A single off the bat of Everett Burgess puts runners on the corners.
Number 29, Seamus Gallagher. Number 2.
So we have our first and third situation of the evening. Also brings up Seamus Gallagher, who had an RBI single in the first. Pickoff move to first. Caught in a rundown. And tagged out. Once again, a beautiful move by Missouri. Catches Burgess off first for out number 2. Swing and a miss, strike one. Also have to mention, obviously, having the runner on third in Miller. There was a great job by McLaughlin, Bishop McLaughlin, to not only get that rundown out, but also keep Miller at third. Well done all the way around by the Hurricanes on that play. Foul tip. Missouri now ahead 0-2. He's looking for that punch-out pitch and an end to the Coyote threat here in the third. Gallagher looking to keep this at bat alive. Pitch breaks. Runner breaks for home. That's Miller. Play at the plate. And he's out of there. A good heads-up play by Espinal for out number 3. We move to the top of the fourth. 3-1's your score on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Number 5, Dominic Zito.
So we have a pinch hitter for Bishop McLaughlin. We'll get that graphic up for you. That's Dominic Zito now up to bat. First pitch fouled off. That offering misses away. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Inez Wines offers outside 2-1. Good discipline by Zito here. He's now got the hitter's count, 3-1. And he'll take ball 4, so a good discipline at bat by Dominic Zito. Leadoff runners on for the Hurricanes.
Number 20, Colin Cairns.
Colin Kearns now up to bat. Zito takes his lead from first as Menendez now comes set. First pitch offering called strike 1 outside corner. Pickoff move over. Zito makes it back. Count will now even up 1 ball, 1 strike. Connects on that outside corner. Beautiful placement by Menendez. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Menendez with his 6th strikeout this evening. And out number 1 here in the 4th.
Number 1, Tyler Pizzo.
We'll bring up Tyler Pizzo now. Throw over. Zito makes it back. Inside for ball 1. Fouled away out of play. Straight back. Zito breaks for second. There's a line drive into center. Petrie goes back, can't make the grab. A seeing eye single for Tyler Pizzo in the center field, and Bishop's got something going here in the 4th. That'll bring up Adrian Lacayo. First pitch offering connects on that outside corner for strike 1. Bishop threatening here in the top half of the 4th. Lacayo does represent the lead run. Zito at second. Pizzo at first. 1 out. Got a 3-1 ball game. There's a chopper over second base side. Lachana up with it. He'll toss over to Burgess at first. Runners do advance to second and third. Out number 2 on the play.
Number 36, Joseph Espinal.
That'll bring up Joseph Espinal. First pitch called strike outside corner. Beautiful placement by Menendez. Fouled straight back. Oh, and 2 count. Fastball rides inside. swing and a miss, strike three. Menendez shuts down the threat. Move to the bottom of the fourth inning, still 3-1. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
I was fortunate enough to be able to work with Divinity on a custom skincare regimen the year leading up to my wedding. It included a series of in-office treatments, microneedling, PRP, hydrofacials, and an at-home skincare regimen. So I had no worries the day of my wedding. My skin was perfect.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Nautilus Financial Group, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Nautilus Financial Group.
So we advance to the bottom of the fourth inning. We're going to have some changes for the Hurricanes. Patrick Barron's now on the mound. Chris Rodriguez now at third. Don't see any other defensive changes for Bishop McLaughlin.
Number 29, Seamus Gallagher. 29.
A correction, Dominic Zito now in right. It's hard for us to pick up these numbers in the outfield from this distance at night, but I think we got them all. So Barron's on the mound, Rodriguez at third, and Zito in right now for the Hurricanes. Seamus Gallagher to lead things off for the Coyotes. Barron's offering misses outside for ball one. Barron's from the windup. He offers 2-0. There's a hard hit ball into right field. Off the glove of Knight. Looks like it might actually have caught him on the throwing hand. He looks a little shaken up, but he's trying to flex that hand out.
Number 33, Max Menendez. Number 33.
It'll bring up Max Menendez, who had an RBI single his first time up. Pickoff move over. Check swing. And he did go around. As ruled by the field umpire. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Barron's quickly ahead. He's going to be looking for that punch-out pitch. Menendez trying to stay alive. Make something happen for the Coyotes. Chopper over to short. Double play! Castellano to Bizzo tonight. 6-4-3. And they turn it over for 2 outs.
Number 23, Caden Wyatt.
Caden Quiet now up to bat. Barons will switch back now to the windup. Nice curve on that pitch. Popped up in on the infield. Knight will call off and make the grab for out number 3. We move to the 5th. Still 3-1 your score. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
When you play football, you develop this mentality that, you can withstand anything. You're Mr. Tough Guy. So years I had been battling. I was just excited to finally meet someone who knew what I was going through, who saw my pain, to think that in a matter of one treatment, and it got better and better as I began to get treatments throughout the month. Why would you deal with this pain for another day?
So we advance to the top of the 5th inning. Still 3-1 your score. We got off to a fast start with all the runs scored in the first inning. Both pitchers and both teams have worked out of a couple of jams and a few threats here and there. But we're closing out to the end of this ball game. And still anybody's game.
Number 22, Giovanni Castellano.
Hurricanes will have the top of the order up. Giovanni Castellano now up. Did a great job turning that double play earlier on the bottom of the 4th inning. Menendez gets called strike 1. Don't see any defensive changes for Cypress Creek to report. Offering misses outside, 2-1. Don't forget to stick with us right at the end of today's ball game, as we'll be announcing our Glory Days Player of the Game selection. Will be highlighted on our Twitter page at GCSN Broadcast, so be sure that you follow us there as well. At GCSN Broadcast on Twitter, Castellano takes the walk, and the leadoff runner on for Bishop McLaughlin.
Number 15, Ryan Briggs.
And Ryan Briggs represents the tying run. He steps into the plate. And there's a hard shot to left center field. Alexander tracks it. He'll get under it and make the grab. Out number 1 is recorded on the flyout.
Number 33, Drew Knight.
That'll bring up Drew Knight, who's had a night of his own. Single RBI single in the first and then a double. Castellano makes it back on the pickoff move. Knight doubled right off the center field fence in the third. Missing a home run by maybe 3 feet or so. There's a fly ball into right. Quiet has to motor on it.
Oh, he got it. No, he dropped it.
That ball's going to fall in. Knight going into third. Motoring into third is Castellano. He's out of there. Gallagher with the tag. And a beautiful throw from right. A big play. Knight is safe at second. That's his third hit of the evening. He's 3 for 3. Cole Libertini steps up. Fouled straight back. Knight has his lead from second. Menendez gives him a look before he winds and delivers. Time is called. Fastball called strike 3. Menendez and the Coyotes get out of another jam. They maintain a 3-1 advantage going into the bottom of the 5th inning. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Nautilus Financial Group, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Nautilus Financial Group.
My name is Tom Roselli. I served in the U.S. Navy 65 to 69. Through all the turmoil and stress battling with the VA, I've come to learn that certain organizations have their hands tied and can only proceed so far, whereas Attorney Chris Chambers has the experience and the ability to dig into the files and get the results that got me my 100%. Tremendous job in helping veterans.
We move to the bottom of the 5th inning. Have some additional changes to report to you. New changes for the Hurricanes defensively. Aiden Fox now in at third. Aiden Fox in at third.
Number 9, Brayden Alexander.
And that appears to be the only changes. So Aiden Fox now in at third for Bishop McLaughlin. Leading off the inning for Cypress Creek will be Brayden Alexander. First pitch offering from Barons misses outside for ball 1. I'm Will Wilkie. I'm bringing you the call this evening for tonight's ball game. We hope you're enjoying all the action here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's free for you. It helps us out. Go ahead and toss a like our way. We sure would appreciate it. We do appreciate your viewership and your support as Barons brings that one right down the strike zone for called strike one. Barons from the windup. He offers curveball. Right, misses right off the edge of that plate for ball two. Dancing to the hitter's count, 3-1 as that fastball comes in low. Alexander's going to be looking for his pitch to drive. Barons is going to be looking to battle back, get strike two. And he does. Beautiful placement by Barons. That'll work the count full. We got ourselves a payoff pitch. Barons and Alexander. Foul tip off the umpire. Oh, he's going to walk that off. He's okay. We're happy to see that. Espinal with a quick word on the bump with Barons on this 3-2 pitch. Certainly they want to make sure they're on the same page. Ground ball over to short. Castellano up with it. He'll fire over tonight at first. 6-3 for out number one.
Number 15, Arvin Lachana.
I'll bring up Arvin Lachana. Fouled away out of play, first base side. That'll even up the count at one apiece. Barons winds and delivers. Chopper third base side, foul territory. One and two. Barron's going to be looking for that punch out. Lachana trying to keep his bat alive, and he does. Ground ball to Castellano. He's up with it, fires over to first. 6-3 again for out number two. Barons has been working efficiently since he's come in.
Number 27, Ethan Petrie.
Lineup turns over for Cypress Creek now. Number 27, Ethan Petrie, steps into the box. Fastball misses inside. Two-0. Fly ball right field. That's twisting into foul out of the play. That's going to be chop foul. And evens up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got a lot of action for you here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. We're bringing you 48 live baseball and softball games all over the Tampa Bay region this season. There's a fly ball in the center field. Savarese tracks it down for out number 3. We move to the top of the 6th inning. 3-1 your score on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Certainly I'm an avid golfer, been, golf usually weekly, play a lot with my wife.
With the repetitive motion, as you know, with a lot of golfers, it's an unnatural motion that you put your body through.
After suffering for years with shoulder pain, Mike chose stem cell therapy as an alternative to surgery.
I'm just excited because patients that have been in pain for years that are now doing the things that they want to do, and Mike's just going to be adding to that list.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for stem cell treatment.
Leading off the inning for the Hurricanes will be number 5, Dominic Zito. Zito walked his last time up. There's a fly ball to right field. Quiet, he'll camp under it. He'll make the grab for out number 1.
Number 20, Colin Kearns.
That'll bring up Colin Kearns. Carson winds in, delivers. That's going to fall on his own for strike 1. Inside. Swing and a miss. One and two now the count. Foul straight back. Kearns was all over that one. And that's going to miss low and inside. Count now runs full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch for Carson and Kearns. And that'll miss low. A great job by Kearns. He'll take the walk.
Number 1, Tyler Pizzo.
Bring up Tyler Pizzo. That's going to be fouled back. As if the shaking camera didn't give that one away. Kearns with his lead from first. Carson now has the sign that he likes. He'll throw over to first. Foul back again. Quickly 0-2. Snap throw down to first. Ball gets away. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Carson gets the strikeout and out number 2 of the inning for the Coyotes.
Number 18, Logan Gannon.
Got a pinch hitter, Logan Gannon. We'll try to get that graphic up. First pitch called, strike 1. Fouled straight back. Throw down to second in time. Sanchez with the putout at second base. And that'll end the inning. We move to the bottom of the 6th. Still 3-1, Cypress Creek. We advance to the home half of the sixth. Both teams have been threatening the entire evening, but some wonderful defensive effort by both sides have yielded no runs since the first inning. We've been 0-0 the entire way after the 3-1 mark in the first frame. If you're Cypress Creek, you would certainly love some insurance runs. If you're Bishop McLaughlin, you're now down to your last 3 outs to try to get at least 2 runs and keep this game going. Leading off the inning will be Nick Sanchez, who had that beautiful put out to end the fifth, or end the top of the sixth, rather. Offering by Barons connects in the zone for called strike one. Offering will miss away, 1-1. Sanchez lined out to third his last at bat. And that's going to advance the count to 3-1. And ball 4 it is. Sanchez will take the walk. And the leadoff runner aboard for Cypress Creek. Nate Miller strides into the box.
Number 19, Nate Peloton.
Pickoff move over to first. Diesel Brown into pinch run, or courtesy run rather. So Brown now in at first. Barons works from the stretch. First pitch offering called strike one. Going to be fouled down the first base line, out of play. Quickly 0-2. Brown has his lead from first. Barons now comes set. Fouled away again. Don't forget to stick with us. Immediately at the end of tonight's broadcast, we'll be announcing our Glory Days player of the game. So stick with us for that. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Barons records the strikeout. And out number 1 for the Hurricanes.
Number 25, Everett Burgess. Number 25.
Cleanup hitter Everett Burgess now in. Offering comes in high for ball 1. Burgess had a single his last time up. Outside corner called strike one. Brown with his lead from first, throw over. And there's a shot to left center field. That's going to one-hop the fence. Brown's being waved around. And he's going to score. The throw gets away, but not far enough for an advancement. So an RBI double off the bat of Everett Burgess.
Number 29, Seamus Gallagher.
And that helps give Cypress Creek a little bit of breathing room. Seamus Gallagher steps up. That's going to be poked into left. A little bit of a stumble being waved around is Burgess. He'll score. And back-to-back RBI doubles by the Coyotes has netted 2 consecutive runs in the column for them.
Number 33, Max Menendez. Number 33.
That gives the pitcher of record, Max Menendez, some breathing room, 5-1. Time has been called. Head coach Rob Ducey is going to take a stroll to the mound. Have a meeting with the pitcher and the infield as well. This has been a very close, hard-fought ball game all the way throughout. The Coyotes able to come up with some timely hitting here in the 6th to give themselves some insurance. The Hurricanes looking to shut things down here and get to work with the bats themselves on the top of the 7th. That'll bring up Max Menendez, who's the starting pitcher this evening. Fouled away. That's going to be a called strike. Barron's quickly ahead, 0-2. You would love a punch-out pitch here if you're the Hurricanes. Menendez fights that one away to stay alive. It's going to be chopped down that first base line, but drifts into foul territory. It'll remain 0-2. That's going to be chopped right back up to Behrens. He has to charge it. He'll fire over to first. In time. That play was more difficult than it looked, I can tell you that. Behrens having to pound off that mound. Did a great job corralling that ball, firing over to first for out number 2.
Number 23, Hayden Wyatt.
Gallagher advances to third on the play. Caden Quiet into the box. And that's going to miss also. 2-0. That ball's going to get away. Motoring home is Gallagher. He'll make it in standing up. Looks like Behrens just kind of lost the grip on the ball on that one. Three and 0 on Quiet. It's going to fall in the zone, strike one. Good battle back by Behrens. Count now is full. That'll be ball 4. Quiet will take the walk.
Number 9, Braden Alexander. Number 9.
1 on, 2 outs. Cypress Creek has plated 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Braden Alexander steps in. That offering's going to get away. Quiet into second. Behrens has the sign that he likes. Nice stop by Espinal. 2-0. Ground ball over to short. Castellano up with it, fires over to third or first. Difficult play on that one. Castellano had to charge on it, was also going away from the base on the throw.
17, Anthony Ortega. 17.
Got a pinch hitter for Cypress Creek, Anthony Ortega. It's going to be fouled away. And that offering's going to miss. 1-1. Runners on first and third, 2 outs. 3 in. That's going to catch that outside corner. Nice spot by Barons, 2-2. There's a fly ball to right center field. Zito will camp under it. He'll make the grab for out number 3. But the Coyotes plate 3 runs. They get some insurance. 6-1's your score. We move to the top of the 7th. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
When you play football, you develop this mentality that, you know, you can withstand anything. You're Mr. Tough Guy. So years I had been battling. I was just excited to finally meet someone who knew what I was going through, who saw my pain, to think that in a matter of one treatment, and it got better and better as I began to get treatments throughout the month. You know, why would you deal with this pain for another day?
7. Thank you. So we move to the top of the 7th inning. Bishop McLaughlin needs 5. We have some changes to report for you. Now on the mound, Ryan Belk. And taking Belt's spot in center field is number 7, Diesel Brown. Some additional changes, which we'll get to you in just a moment. Raj Lachana now in at third. Anthony Ortega in at second. Travis Remley now in at first. Circia in left, so I'll run through everything for you in just a second. So we had a plethora of changes here for the Coyotes. First pitch offering fouled away. Logan Gannon batting for the Hurricanes. Fouls off that first offering. Count moves to 1-1. Curveball, beautiful movement in the zone for strike two. So defensively here are the changes for the Coyotes. Belk on the mound. Raj Lachana at third. Ortega at second. Remley at first, Brown in center, and Circia in left. Swing and a miss, strike three. Belk with the strikeout.
Number 4, TJ Gaffney.
I have a new hitter for Bishop McLaughlin. TJ Gaffney. It's going to be chopped foul. Oh, and won the count after that foul ball. Belk delivers another beautiful curveball. 0-2 the count. Swing and a miss, strike three. They'll throw it down just to be sure, but it looked like Sanchez gloved that one. 2 outs.
Number 22, Giovanni Castellano.
Lineup turns over for Bishop McLaughlin, and they got to put something together now. Giovanni Castellano steps in. Fastball inside corner, strike one. And Belk has been no nonsense since he comes into this game. Got his fastball and curveball working beautifully. Though that offering comes in upstairs for ball one. Called strike. A curveball finds that outside corner. 1-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, top of the 7th inning. Cypress Creek with a 6-1 advantage. Good discipline by Castellano. Not going after the bait. He's now worked the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. That ball is going to get away on ball 4. Castellano looking for extra bases. But good hustle. He'll hold it first.
Ryan Briggs.
I'll bring up Ryan Briggs. Fouled away out of play for strike 1. We're out of baseballs because of all the recent foul balls. Curveball again. This time on the inside part of the plate. 0-2. It's going to miss inside. Two and two the count. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that's your ball game. A hard-fought battle the entire way, but Cypress Creek will take home the W 6-1.
That's your final. Coyotes 6, Hurricanes 1.
And now we have our Glory Days Player of the Game selection. And our Glory Days Player of the Game for tonight is Max Menendez from the Cypress Creek Coyotes.
Glory Days Player of the Game is Max Menendez.
He got an RBI single, struck out 8 batters, and only gave up 1 run. So an outstanding performance on the bump for Max Menendez. And congratulations, you are our Glory Days Player of the Game. We sure hope that you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. I'm Will Wilkie, and we'll see you next time.